Mike, in Indy. As long as we're burning through the first-timers. That's a tough one to follow, Mike. You're up, though. You don't get to pick when you get to go. Mike in Indy, a first-timer in the Smackoff. What's up, Mike?
Not much, Rome. How you doing?
Good. You?
Good. Thanks for the invite. And just to be clear, I'm looking for best call ever, not best rookie call ever. Let's get started. Attention, class. Attention, class. Welcome to Blast 101. Now I'm about to show you how it's done. First, I'd like to put the country of Canada on blast. It boggles the mind that anyone would actually choose to live in this frigid and barren wasteland, where summer simply means it's warm enough to leave the flannel-lined denim at home. And want to know why Canadians wear a lot of denim? Because they own a lot of denim. Just as the Eskimos have over 50 words for snow, Canadians have over 50 words for denim. It's pathetic. And where are all of you cheese-eating surrender monkeys at for the Smackoff? I'm not surprised none of you hypothermic bastards stepped up to the plate. The only thing you Canucks fear more than confrontation is international phone rates. And Rome, how about the citizens of Great Britain flying 5,000 miles to Las Vegas to offer up their sacrificial lamb, Ricky Fatton? You wankers only got to see a few minutes of lopsided boxing, but your memories of slamming Red Bull and vodkas, screaming, trashing hotel rooms, and trying to pay for hookers with pounds will last a lifetime. The media has always tried to paint Ricky Hatton as this regular guy, just like you and me. Well, consider me sold. He sure got knocked the hell out like a regular guy. Rudy Tomjanovich thought Hatton got laid out. Michael Vick thought that was inhumane. Joe in Hollywood thinks Hatton got exposed. And speaking of Joe in Hollywood, just to clear up any confusion, the only time that guy is making love is when his old junk computer can maintain the Prodigy dial-up connection long enough for the Pornhub site to load up. No wonder this guy gets so excited when Rome does his dial-up impression. And now I'd like to quickly put a couple clones on blast, starting with Vic and NoCal. Let me tell you a little bit about Vic and NoCal. This cat peddles bootleg affliction T-shirts out of his El Camino down in Chinatown, trying to quick change people to pad his profits. Vic thinks he's the poster child for some smooth-talking California smack, but he's really the poster child for involuntary abstinence. Ladies, check your standards at the door. Vic, you are a worthless word gypsy. You're obviously a firm believer in quantity over quality and willing to do whatever it takes to make a name for yourself. CashForGold.com thinks you're desperate to get your name out there. FinallyFast.com thinks you're ridiculous. And while we do remember these websites, Vic, we don't like any of them, and we feel the same way about you. I know my place is a rookie, but Vic, you're the biggest punk in the jungle, and I know your sputtering El Camino is unlikely to make it to Indianapolis, but I don't care if you got to fly. Trains, planes, or automobiles. Better have my donuts. I'd like to put Terrence and Sierra Madre on blast next. Terrence has been coming up short for the better part of 15 years in these smack-offs. He should be the poster child for the Extends campaign. Terrence, your weak smack makes Balky Bartakamoose look ferocious. Tim Tebow thinks your smack is G-rated. Vroom, vroom, Vati Stata. And Rome, how about Manny being hopped up on female hormones? We knew at some point L.A. would have to deal with Manny being Manny, but we couldn't have guessed they'd have to deal with Manny being tranny. Hey, Manny, did your doctor also recommend that you toss your traveling secretary like a rag doll? Did he also tell you to bumble around left field, boot a few balls, and call him in the morning? But then again, I'm no expert on prescriptions. We'd have to ask Trapper and Dana Point on that. He sounds like he's on more Xanax than an Orange County housewife. Moving on, I saw the Stucknut site had me at 50 to 1 odds earlier. 50 to 1? Are you kidding me? Mind that bird thinks I'm a good value at 50 to 1. And that Andrew Moorhill kook site had me at 85 to 1. 85 to 1? That sounds more like the odds he'll be moving out of his mom's basement in the next 3 years. I say it's 85 to 1 odds that Andrew Moorhill is not a virgin. Rome, I'd like to finish by telling you about a dream I had last night. I had won the Smackoff and we were having a celebratory meal at Red Lobster. It's a scene of opulence and excess as I'm basking in my glory. Tony Siragusa is being hand-fed cheddar biscuits. To my left sits a bib-clad Booger McFarlane sipping on some garlic butter. Pac-Man Jones was with us up at Red Lobster. He was eating all the scrimps. Isaiah Thompson is sitting there with a big smile on his face, just happy to be there. My main man Jim Lampley was posting hard on some Alaskan king crab, and a reflective moment asks, Mike, you've come so far so fast. What made you think it was possible for a rookie to come out of nowhere and win the Smackoff? To which I replied, anything is possible! I do declare! I do declare! Now I'm done. Rack me.
I got to tell you something. That's amazing. It's amazing that you have two first-timers come in the way they did, and the second one had to follow the first one no sooner than I said, best first-timer ever, and he did, and may have surpassed it. Back-to-back first-timers, the two best rookie calls ever in the history of the Smackoff. An amazing moment. Where do you slot those two? Which of the rookies was better? They both crushed it. Nice job, Mike. Nice job.